question was only whether we will end up on this side of the equation or whether there will be a resurgent Soviet Union that will destroy any trace of democracy and freedom in our country. So what shaped my thinking of the world is the things that shape the view of the world of my peers in the West. Newsweek, Herald Tribune, rock and roll music, and you name it.
We have time for one more question. Who would like to? Please, and stand up and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Lema Cisco, and I was just wondering towards how do you feel about using similar political practices in terms of helping the U.S. Basically restructure itself?
Well, I hope I understand your question.
Europe and the U.S.
Well, first of all, I think we Europeans, we need to grow up. And saying this means that you cannot go and criticize a country and then at the same time being totally dependent in your security of that country. That is why I'm so critical of our own positions, of the European positions, because in the end, when there is a problem, Europe turns to the United States, whether you like it or not. It's not very nice to say, and I'm not very popular in saying that, but that's a fact. So what I think we have to do, if we want to be the other grown-up brother in this family, we have to start acting like a grown-up brother. And if we are stronger, if Europe is more agile, if Europe is ready to take some tough decisions in the world, and if it's ready to fight wars where necessary, Europe will be a better partner to the United States, and that's when the United States will really seriously start listening to us. So I think the answer to your question is that we get our own house in order first. We make sure that a larger European Union is not just bigger, but it is stronger. It sees itself as the best partner to the United States to solve problems of climate change, of poverty, of AIDS, of you name it. And then that is how we can help. That is how we can help the United States. Let me be a little dramatic and radical. And I say I'm not an official any longer. I can say whatever I want. Of course, I will be punished for it, but I can say whatever I want. And I think, by the way, the United States also has to understand that there are no easy fixes in the world. And I think the Copenhagen defeat was a wake-up call. Star power alone will not do the trick. You have to understand that if I step aside and I look at what happened in Copenhagen, you have still not left behind the United States. I'm not talking to you. You're not a U.S. citizen, are you? Are you a U.S. citizen? Okay, hey, you're responsible too. So I'm not going to let you out the hook. But the fact is that I think the way the United States presented itself in Copenhagen was old thinking. There was kind of the old type of arrogance present that you have to get rid of, which does not mean that the United States should not be respected. I want to see an America that is respected in the world, because a United States that is respected in the world is better than a United States that is a United States. Let me frame it more precisely. The best of all worlds is a United States that is revered and is liked and is respected. But it's still better to have a United States that is respected and not liked than to have a United States that is not respected and not liked. That's the worst of all the possibilities. And so I want to say that I think you also have to rethink the way you communicate with the world, and you have an opportunity now. Go for it. Thank you.
would you please join me?
Thank you so much. Thanks.